Howdy y'all farming friends, this is the Butcher Man, here with some Farming Simulator 15, and I'm a little bit in late today. Got busy with some family stuff. Hopefully my Irish friends will join us, but you never know, man. What is this? Oh, cedar, tedder, rake. Hello, farm man Richard. How's it going, buddy? Let's see. I think that's all I did. Yep. Let's see. We can make sure that's the right way. Let's go up here. That doesn't necessarily look, well, that looks like it's already been raked there, I think. Maybe. Either way, it doesn't look like it's wanting to. That ought to work, I think. It don't look like he was even gonna put down here, man. Let's see, nearest. Nope, stop. That's not your nearest. Oh, it's because it's not even going the right way. Why is it not going the right way? That says he's supposed to be going the other way. I knew I shouldn't have stopped this earlier. I should have just let him keep going. That's what it is. Why would it do that? Oh, I did too many head. There's what we're looking for. Getting all confused and stuff. Because I knew that whenever I stopped him, he had just come out of this row here. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to start him up in this row. And then he should finish his job. Now we should be able to go get the, go rent the baler. And then come over here and start. We're going to bale with this tractor just because it'll look cool. So how you doing today, Richard? Or this evening for you? Am I gonna do any Euro truck or American truck AIM Vita? I know as soon as American Truck Simulator comes out, we're gonna be doing probably quite a bit of American Truck Simulator. Lots of live streaming. I don't know that there'll be any like actual videos. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna do from here on out. I'm probably gonna do lots of live streaming. Is your wife beating a pig to death for the dinner? For your dinner? I don't think so. What do you mean by that? I don't know that she would beat a pig to death for dinner. Pretty sure, yeah, this is rented. We'll have to remember that. Maybe we can just park all our rental stuff over here next to the door. That way every time we leave, we'll remember that it's rented. Actually, how much does that baler cost? We might just be able to buy it. 143. No, we don't have the money. We'll just rent it for now. That's no big deal. What are we looking for? There it is. Vehicle rented. We might need to buy them pallets of stuff for it, but I don't know. I can hear something banging in the background. That is my wife. She's out back of the yard shooting her gun. I probably ought to be out there with her, but I was just out there. That's why the stream started late. She's out there shooting her gun. She might be done now, I don't know. Maybe instead of buying that, since we rented the baler, what we might do is just, we might try to buy the feed mixer. Because we'll definitely need it more than once. I'm certain of that. Alright, let's get this set up, and we'll just wrap first. We'll do about, what do you say, 20 wrap bales, and then we'll switch over probably. Let's see. Let's turn it on. 1.3 meter bales. 0.4 meter. We definitely wanted a 1.3 meter. Wrap bales on. Drop mode auto. Activate work camera. We don't want that. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I never noticed that baler made noise. Sure seems to, though. This is going to be a whole lot of bales, though. A whole lot of bales. What part of America do you live in? I live in Illinois. Which, if, you know, since you're in Ireland, I don't know how much you know about America, but Illinois is a big farming state. It's corn about as far as the eye can see, probably. See, like doing this is where I really need, you know, one of them really cool farming songs, you know. I can't start singing any of them because, you know, copyright strike and all that good stuff. This thing just about fills up the pre-pass chamber. I'd say if you cut this grass twice, I don't know if you'd even be able to wrap bales on this thing. Watch that. Pre-pass is 94%, I think is what it said. you probably get a good tan. You were have nearly white skin all year. Do you have nearly white? No, I keep pretty tan skin myself. Like even in the winter time, like right now, my skin is super tan. You know, my skin stays the same color pretty much. I'll get a little bit darker in the summertime, but not much. I'm one of those guys that doesn't need the sun to tan. Yeah, Richard's in here. Richard, say hi to my wife. He calls himself Farm Man Gaming on YouTube, but he always tells me to call him Richard. Well, he did ask if you were beating a pig to death for dinner. And I said, why would you say that? And he's like, I hear banging in the background. Yeah.
Oh, we can hear the gunshot?
Yeah. So, huh? She said to tell you she was fetching dinner. Just so you know. So the whole beating the pig to death, you know, she might have been thinking about it, I guess. I don't know. Does your mom beat pigs to death before dinner time over there? I don't know how that would work. Shooting squirrels. Yeah, she said she might have been shooting squirrels in the backyard. Hi, Butcher's wife. She said hello. That's funny. Never thought about beating a pig to death before dinner. Oh, that's really cool. Look how far look at the camera back here. I did not know it would do that. I had no idea. Maybe it's this tractor combined with that baler that gives you that camera. Because I know this tractor has a camera on it. But I guess when you hook that baler to this tractor, you can see the back of it. What if it does the same thing on a normal baler? That would be cool. Then you don't never have to turn around. This tractor is like my favorite thing now. It's John Deere. It's got cameras. It's got mirrors. You could actually just sit like this and do all of your work almost. I wonder what the working camera looks like on like a rake or a tedder or something. What if it shows you the side of it? I think all machines should have this. Maybe. Alright, Giants, if you get this message, in Farming Simulator 2017, we want cameras. We want these little work cameras on like everything. You know, like the side of the header of the combine, you know, the back of this tractor, the back of the baler, the sides of the tedders and rakes and stuff. We want to be able to just see that in a camera. Because then YouTubers like me can make it way more realistic. 3 days in a row at night, I'm the only one in the stream. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. James actually asked me to stream today, but I was like 40 minutes late. 40 minutes later than I wanted to be. Some family came over, we had lunch, and you know, we decided to go outside and shoot some guns, and we're having lots of fun, and then I just kind of like, oh, I wonder what time it is. Turns out it was like after 3:30. I know it was like a quarter after 2, I think, when we went out there. That is really cool, and that baler's it's even got little cutters on it. We're gonna end up with a lot of bales here. I mean, we're gonna have bales for days. For a lot of days. We need straw bales though. I don't think we didn't do any straw bales because we don't have any balers. I need a square baler. But I guess I could do straw bales, straw round bales with this thing. I don't think we have any fields that are ready though. Not that are 2's ready and 8's almost ready, but they're both canola. Field 4 is wheat and it's almost ready. So as soon as field 4 comes up right next to us over here, then we'll I need to get that guy off the field, I think. That feller over there. We'll wait till it drops that bale and then we'll go get him. Yeah, we need to harvest field 4 over there. I just got tractors sitting all over the place out here. You believe that? I know we got a pickup wagon. I wonder where a pickup wagon. Oh, we just used it for grass. Yeah, this is the baler. Why? Here we go. And we're off to the races again. Yes, we do cameras on everything, even on consoles. That would be really cool. I mean, that's something they could put in the normal game. You know it is. So, well, all we need to do is send a message to Giants telling them to put cameras on everything. And GPS. So the standard 2017 game should have cameras and GPS. Okay, I don't expect them to put courseplay in because courseplay isn't really a thing, but cameras and GPS can be standard tractor, you know, stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can install them on your tractor at home. So, or maybe like, they need to get a little more advanced, right? So like, stuff like that, like cameras and the GPS in it and stuff, you know, maybe make it to where you can actually alter your tractors. You know what I'm saying? Like to where you can, when you buy it from the store, you can order it in certain ways. Okay, so like when you go to the store and buy, you know, your case tractor or whatever, you can say, hey, you know, when I order this, I want the option, you know, I want the options of having GPS and to have the camera, you know, my activity camera or whatever they call it. What does this one call it? Work camera. So, I mean, that would be super cool. I don't know. Our cow productivity ain't too bad right now. It's 44%. But if we can get them some mixed ration, man, it'll jump all the way to 100, I bet. I can't, I think they have the water mod on here, but I need to make a bunch of mixed ration. Let's see. I know something we definitely need. We've been buying this green trailer on like every map. I think on this one we're gonna buy a blue one. Buy that trailer, and then we need. That's not what I'm looking for. Feeding technology. We need this. We'll just go ahead and buy that stuff. That way we don't try to change our minds later because we're like, oh, we don't have very much money. Nope. We got it now, bud. Alright, I said we were going to switch after 20 bales, but it looks like we're not even going to be halfway done with the field after 20 bales. And this is a really big field, though. I mean, we're going to get a lot of bales off this. Maybe I can do... What do you think about? I'll just do this, finish up this row, do that row, do those 2 rows there, and then switch. whatever number we're at. We'll just try to keep track of the numbers. Need to try to make sure we don't drop that in the path. This is a really cool tractor though. I think this just now became my very favorite tractor. Just because all the cool stuff in it. I think it's made by LFV modding. And you should be able to herd cows from one field to another and be able to milk your own cows. I mean that sounds cool, but I think that'd be really super hard to implement into a game like this. That would take that'd take a lot more scripting. You know, because then you would have to create an AI for the cows. And like when you start talking about extra AIs and stuff, I think the car AI for this game is it's hard enough. And you know, they haven't put very much into that already. Then as far as milking your own cows, I don't know about that. Now something I would like to see them do, and I've talked to people about it before, is like implement the pigs and beef mod, which I got a feeling they should do that anyway. But make the pigs and beef mod work together with the milking mod, like the milk cows, right? In the sense that you can take, like, you go over to the beef barn, pick up a trailer full of beef cows, or like, full grown adult cows, and then you can take them and put them into the dairy herd. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, you can take cows out of the dairy herd and go sell them. I mean, the only problem you're going to have there is the price of cows, right? So you don't want to have it to where you can just buy a bunch of milk cows from the store for your dairy farm and then take them and sell them as beef cows. You know what I mean? So I don't know how well they'd be able to do it, but maybe make it to where once you put the put the full-grown beef cows into the dairy farm, you can't take them back out. So I'd like to at least see them be able to transfer from the beef shed to the dairy farm, but maybe not be able to sell the dairy cows, because you'd have a conflict of prices there. So then either you'd have to jack up the price of dairy cows, or you'd have to really lower the price of selling a cow, which I don't even know. Let's just check on that. They might be able to leave it the way it is. The price of a beef cow is $505. So yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to take your dairy cow and sell it. Even I'm betting even on easy it wouldn't compare to paying $2,500 for a dairy cow. But if you had to pay, say, what is the price of a beef cow? $250. Maybe raise that up. Make it more expensive. But if it costs you $500 to buy a calf, or $250 to buy a calf and then sell it for $500. What are we doing here? Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna let him drop that right here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and bale both of these rows. Not the headland rows, but the regular rows. You should buy cows at the market, like press A to bid $100. So like in an auction, like in real life, you go to an auction to buy cows. See, that'd be cool. You know, I don't know. Like I said, stuff like that. I mean, I don't even think, like, my ideas might be way too much. I mean, because I think the way Giants does this stuff, I mean, you don't want to try to get too advanced into any one aspect of a game like this. You know, they're going for the overall effect, you know, the farming of arable farming. You know, the big, right now, in this game, the beef and stuff, you know, the dairy and the sheep and stuff, that's secondary. You know, the main aspect of this game is arable farming. The wheat, the barley, the canola, you know, stuff like that. They're not looking real big into the dairy, I don't think. You know, this is farming simulator, and, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of however they view farming, I suppose. You know, I'm sure the creators of Farming Simulator, the devs, I'm sure they have this like this idea, or like this team that, you know, they're gonna focus on this and this alone. Let's see. Where do we want to hit our button? What is the button? J? Yeah. Where do we want to hit J? I think we'll hit J once it hits 100%. Maybe we'll hit J now. And then the next bale will be wrapped, and then the bale after that will not be wrapped. So then we can jump over to them other lines and do some unwrapped bales. So that should be 30. Yeah. Hopefully this little bit won't fill it up. Turn it off. We'll run over here. Maybe I ought to do that line as wrap bales too. No, we got 30 wrap bales, so let's do 30 unwrapped bales before we start doing stuff like that. 5 cows a market. We ought to be able to spit these out pretty quick when they're not getting wrapped. Farmer Jeff says hi. Hi, Farmer Jeff. How are you doing? I don't know if I've ever seen your name before. Are you a subscriber? Or you just happen to find this channel? Either way, welcome. I did forget at the beginning of the video, we got 2 new subscribers to the channel. At least we got 2 new names that I've been made aware of. We got Henry Brand and Trez Reynolds. Let's see who I got on my list here. We'll let her dump that bale. I don't want to dump it out there in the middle. So that's 6 there. That's pretty decent. Yeah, Farmer Jeff, this here is the Butcher Man channel, and our main focus is Farming Simulator. Next week it's going to shift a bit though. If you're interested in trucking, we're going to do American Truck Simulator. Or at least this coming week, I guess, when it comes out. We're probably going to hit American Truck Simulator pretty hard on this channel, because I am really big into like driving trucks and stuff. And from what I can tell, it's fairly similar to Euro Truck Simulator, but you know, the fact that it's going to be an American style game, you know, the trucks are going to be American trucks, you know, stuff like that. It's going to be awesome, man. You hit 50 subs, yay, congratulations. What celebrations we quantify the world to know. Make sure to subscribe. Yeah, I hit 50. I don't know, I was kind of debating on it, whether I wanted to do something, whether I didn't want to do something. The baler's net roll is empty. Oh man, I was afraid of that. Let's go ahead and buy it, you know what I'm saying. Probably should have bought it in the first place. The baler's net roll, is that net roll? Foil rolls for blah blah. Yeah, that's got to be net roll. Or is that not net roll? What is that? That's got to be the wrapper. Nope, that's net roll. Well, crap. We got both anyway. No big deal. We'll reset them to the farm, because I ain't got a loader or nothing like that. So basically, they're probably just gonna sit wherever they just got reset to. Go ahead and reset that mixing wagon. Go ahead and reset that trailer. We're all about delivery over here. What was that all about? Can I not raise it up? Well, I guess I did. I never realized this this baler makes so much noise. Like, I didn't realize it made all these noises that it does. This can be the special 2-hour long live stream. It could, man, it could, it really could. I guess I could call this the 50 subscriber special. Make it real special. I can do like 3 hours since it's Sunday. But I don't know. Depends on how many people we get in here. If we start getting a bunch of people, I'll just keep going. Maybe make a deal that if we get at least one person every 20 minutes, then I'll just keep going. You know. But there's got to be a limit. Limit would probably be 4 hours. Alright, let's see. If I remember right, it's spacebar. Yep. What's the button to grab? Take roll. X. Watch it take it up in there. I don't know why it wouldn't. Why would it not take that roll? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Why does it need to have 2 rolls in there to take that one? We better check this here too. Since we bought it, might as well fill it up. Come on, you. Give me it. You get super close to this stuff. What about this other side? This front door open? It does. Oh, this all opens, and then it's all the same thing. We're actually going to leave that. Just for the simple fact that this is not our baler. You know what I'm saying? I will look at everything unless it goes to like half one here. Yeah, I don't know how long we're going to take it. I know most of my viewers from overseas, So I don't want to push it too awful long. You know, people got lives, man. You know, kids got to go to school, men got to go to work and whatnot. But it's always, you know, it's always comforting to have people in the stream. Turn my camera back on. Let's see if we can get back in line where we were before we flip this thing on. We'll put her down. Looks like a good spot. As soon as we flip it on, it's going to kick that bale out. We're just going to wrap it and then kick it out, I guess. Alright, there we go. Yeah, buddy. Gonna be cooking with grease now. Let's see, I do want to turn, let's say there. Mainly because that's going to be a headland there. So we're up to 10 unwrapped bales. I think Farmer Jeff went. Yeah, it looked like he just kind of popped in, said hello, and then took off. Maybe he didn't like the Butcher Man channel. I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I've been watching other people's videos trying to figure out what it is they do that people love so much, but I don't know. I can't figure it out. You know, I'm sure there's something. There's some trick to it. I just have to get discovered. You know, there's got to be some kind of, like, you know, you got discovered sort of thing. Let's stop here real quick. Let's kick this bale out right there in the middle. Hopefully it's not in my way when I come by later. Alright, so that's 44. So I think we'll go to, what was it, 30? So we'll go to 70 bales, and then we'll switch back over to wrap bales. Maybe he just went to bed. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he just stopped in to tell me he was watching for a minute, and then, you know, or his battery or internet went. Yeah, maybe. You never can tell, you know. You know, you're just super optimistic about this stuff. I think we found a good pair of mods here between this tractor and this baler. This baler's like revolutionary. I don't know what people are going to think about it, but every map we play on is going to have this baler. I ain't buying no round baler and wrapper anymore. I'm just going to buy this baler. Oh, we got 47. But I don't think anybody will care, because it seems like everybody really likes this baler. Everybody loves this mod. I don't know if the guy came up with this or if this really exists. I think the big thing about this is that it automatically, you know, ejects the round bale. I think the one thing that kills me about the round baler is the fact that you have to stop and eject it and then close the thing and then start up again, and it just takes forever, you know, to do any kind of, you know, lots of work or whatever. It just about drive you crazy. Yeah, they are like Salt and Pepper, the tractor and baker are. Baler. Tractor and baler. Yep. They're like Salt and Pepper. They are, man. They go really good together, I think. Look at that. They even look super cool. Is it going to fill up again? should be good to make the turn, I think. At 50. I keep saying it, but gotta pay attention. Gotta make sure we can only keep certain, you know, gotta try to keep the number of bales even. It's like all these bales are just gonna be used for mixing feed. And it takes 2 grass bales to 2 silage bales to do this. I know on, what was it, Sandy Bay, I did bales. And I had meant to make them 3,500 liters a bale. But somehow I made them 4,000 liter bales. So it didn't, which is normal, but it's not what I wanted. You know, 3,500 liter bales, you're going to get a bunch. I know the John Deere square baler mod that I did have, it would make 3,000 liter bales. But that doesn't really help me when you're trying to do a whole bunch of straw bales. You know, it's not really what I wanted then. Is he gonna spit it out? What did I do? I turned too sharp. Guess it sort of looks like it. There we go. Got her lined up now. Yeah, we haven't even hit 30 grass bales yet. All this needs to be baled though. We don't need any loose grass. At least not right now. We can always use the bales though. I think all of these are going to be taken over to the dairy farm, because that's where most of our animals are going to end up being. I think this is a headland in it. So that's 56 there, which means it's 57's in the chute. I think the safest thing to do would be sit there and just switch off and on between one bale and another. So 57's in there right now. Spitting out 58, packing 59. Is this grass already grown again? What's the thing on? It's on normal. I don't know why it'd be grown again. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so that was bale number 59. So the one that's being packed, we want it to be grass, and the one after that, we want it to be grass, and then we'll just start switching it. This field is so big. It is, man. You start out owning it, but it starts out grass. You know, so but it's really beneficial. It's right next to the farm and stuff, so you don't have to take your machinery a whole long ways. You know, it's real nice. Alright, so this one. So now every time it hits 100%, I'm going to hit this J button and switch it. Bale wrapped, bale not wrapped. That way every other one is wrapped. You see that? That grass just grew right back in. That's crazy. probably need to re-rake this. I don't think this guy did a very good job at this. I'm still trying to figure out how to put the chat over the video, or on the video. TBF Gaming says, hey TBF Gaming, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get the chat on the stream, and I know it has to do with the plugin. But I don't know. I can't figure it out. You know, hopefully eventually I can, but you know, for now we're just kind of settling with it not being on the stream. What did I just do? Did I just drop? That was wrapped. That one's not wrapped. I bet I didn't hit the button in time. Getting thrown off here, trying to focus on one thing and another. Bale wrap on, yeah. So the next one that's going to come out is going to be wrapped, and the one after that needs to be wrapped. So we need to hit it next time it hits 100%. I don't know. This is confusing me, and I'm the one that's deciding to do it. It's all good, thank you. How was yours? It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. I started my stream a little bit later than I wanted to, but it's all good. I got it started, so that's the main point, I think. Had some family over for lunch, and then we decided to go out and shoot some guns, and I got preoccupied with that. But you know, now I'm streaming. Trying to get my cows fed, but I mean it's definitely a work in progress. Still need straw, but straw is more like a filler, I think, from what people say. So we can still feed the cows without straw if we mix silage and grass. I mean, that's it'll still be mixed ration, you know. So we'll probably do, until we get straws, we'll probably just, you know, mix some grass together and some silage bales, and we'll just do it that way. We'll get them fed. And I don't know how long it'll take us to do all that. If we got time, we might start doing a harvest. I know I got a couple fields ready to go, I think. I know field 2's ready. It's the first field I think we ever did on this map, I think. Actually, I think field, what is it up there? Field 8, I think is, no, field 14 is the first one we did. And it's barley. Oh, we should probably go do that before we feed the cows. That way we can get some straw. We could take this fancy baler up there and do the baling. And what did I do? Wrap bales on. I must have hit it, just didn't realize it. TBF Gaming says, that's cool. I've just finished work, so having my dinner and watching your stream. Alright, buddy, thanks. Appreciate it. What are you having for dinner? We're all about food in the Butcher Man stream. Having a nice big juicy steak or something. I might have to go put some petrol in this tractor before we go do anything else. Maybe when we run this baler up there and grab that trailer, we'll go ahead and put some petrol in the tractor. Already got 72 bales. I mean, that's quite a few, man. This is a really big field. I've already got it set up too. Not set up, but I got it course played, outlined to do field 23 and 24 at the same time over there. I don't know that we'll need to do that anytime ever. You know, burgers and potato skins. Man, that sounds really good. Are they homemade? Not to be a Queen OD and yourself, make sure to sub. Yeah, TBF Gaming's already a subscriber. What are those words? Not to be a Queeno. I guess I'm not as bad myself. Maybe. Yeah, you'll catch it in a minute. TBF's already a subscriber. He's been a subscriber for a bit. I think my thing actually says he might be my first subscriber, but I'm not really sure. YouTube kind of messes up like that sometimes. Because I think I've gotten a couple of different emails about you subscribing TBF. It does sound really good. Maybe that's what I'll have for dinner. Might go me a burger and potato skins. Now, are they from some restaurant you live next to? Or did you actually make them? What is that? Did I already not get that? No, there's just a bit there. I guess we'll jump over and get that real quick. I'll probably back up in there. There'll still be a bit of grass laying out here on the field, but I'm sure we'll eventually get it next time. Go ahead and kick it out. LOL, no, not homemade. Where'd you get it from then? Are you from the States or are you from somewhere else? Some other place far beyond the reaches of understanding. You live in America, TBF. He said he just got off work, so if he lives in America and is working on Sunday. No, I don't, I'm UK. Well, that's cool, man. I think that's where most of it. The net roll is empty. Again? I just filled it up. This thing is so demanding. I'm telling you what. The net roll. That's not the bale wrap, I bet. I bet that's a... Well, I put a bunch of those little boxes in there. England place called Light... I don't even want to try it. Leicester. Eventually we'll get this job done if this baler don't stop running out of stuff. We're doing an awful lot of bales, though. That's 79 bales. Number 80 is sitting in the chute, waiting. What did it say I was out of? Net roll. That must be that's not bale wrap, that's net roll. It's kind of neat though. They included that in this mod. That you have to put it in there. You have to load it. You know, that makes it a lot more realistic. You know, until we get a loader, a pallet fork or whatever. Okay, so it's not that. It's not that either. Can it not just pull from that side? I mean, what in the world? I'm confused. It says it's out of net roll, but it sure looks like it's got some. Say Leicestershire and put it together. Leicestershire. Yeah, okay. Cool. Not far from whereabouts I have family there. Put one more over there, and that should do the trick, I'd hope. We can't turn it on until we get over there, otherwise it'll kick that bale out. Right here, though. I guess that wouldn't be terrible. I don't know why there's got to be net wrapping or net roll or whatever in every single thing. That's kind of unfortunate. Wexford. No shear. What? Or is it Leicester TBF? We'll just go ahead and go over here. Try to say Leicester. Okay, so the one that's on the ground is wrapped. The one that should be coming out. What? I did. It's right there. Is this thing broken? Do you have to actually get out and reload it every time? That's weird, I didn't know that. Huh. Alright. Well, then we learned something today. Apparently you gotta get out there. All I did was open that up and then hit the X button for it to go ahead and kick that out for me. Thought you mentioned Leicestershire, sorry. Yeah, you got it, said that right. Well, I try. That's how you say that? Well, no, well it is Leicester and Leicestershire, but I'm a city boy, so you have a late job then. I'm not a city boy myself. I like the country. It just suits me, I guess. Been on since, holy cow, 7 a.m. And you're off at what? It's probably about 10 o'clock or so after. It's almost probably 11 o'clock now. Dun, dun, dun. 80%. We've got to get more. Hopefully we can get 20% out of this. Where are you from, Butcher Man? I'm from the United States of America, in the state of Illinois. The big corn farming state. $92. Should be able to get one more bale. 98. It's gonna be our 2%. 100. Actually 103. Or 103 in the pre-pass. It's only like 1% in the main chamber. Butcher, it's pronounced Leicestershire. Or Leicestershire. Leicestershire. I thought he mentioned there's no, they're not Leicester. Leicestershire. Leicestershire. I don't know. My American accent prevents me from, or my American, you know, whatever you want to call it, vocabulary. Our pronunciation of letters is not like most people. I don't know. It kind of seems sometimes like Americans just kind of make up words and their own language, and you know, it's English, but it's not. It's like a mix between, you know, English and not English or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna put some fuel in this thing. Let's see. I think we're doing better on the stream today than we were yesterday and the day before. I've got family in St. Louis. Well, are they from here, or are they from there, or are you from here? Went over a few years back. St. Louis ain't too bad. Did you get to see the arch and all that stuff and the big Mississippi River? I don't know of any other big attractions in St. Louis. But you'd be surprised sometimes what, you know, people coming over to visit want to see. Just so you guys know, that's my rental section. Everything I parked there is rented, except for the big grass cutter. A big chrome grass cutter I normally park it there too, over to the left. Alright, got our fancy blue trailer. Let's program it real quick. That way we ain't got no problems once we get over. So we want, hit J, automatic, hit X, hay square bales mix, straw round bales, hay round bales. We'll go ahead and pick them up first, because the only way to get the silage bales picked up is what am I trying to say? Is to put it on like mixed bale round, or mixed round bale or something like that, which means it'll pick up all the bales, pick up any round bales. So we want them separated at the farm. Who are you voting for this year, Butcher? Trump or Obama? Well, Obama's not running. For one, Obama's at the end of his second term, so he can't run again. On Obama's side, it's Clinton or Bernie Sanders. So it'll basically either be Trump. My family over there from Ireland, Dublin. That's cool, man. So I'm guessing they like it over here if they're staying. Yeah, I think honestly, if I'm gonna vote, I'm not gonna vote for. I'm not gonna vote for a Democrat, which is bad to say, but I'm not. I don't agree with what they think. You know, we got a difference of opinion as to the way the country should be ran. That's not that good of a discussion to get into in a stream, though. You know, I've been up there a few times. You've been to America a few times, or Dublin? I'm assuming you mean Dublin. I have never been to Ireland. I want to go, but you know, it'll be a few years, 5 or 10, something like that. I'll get over there. All the movies and stuff you see, they make it look really cool. I can't remember how many bales we have. Or had. Do you guys know? Was it like 85, I think, total on the bale counter? Yeah, see, we do it like this, and we got to make sure to get all the grass bales, because if we don't get all the grass bales, then when we pick up the silage bales, it'll pick up the grass bales at the same time, and we don't want to. We want to try to prevent it from doing that. Yeah, I remember. If I'm still doing YouTube in 10 years and I decide I'm going to come to Ireland, you know, maybe we'll hook up, we'll get together or something. Keep in mind though, I'll be like 50 something by then, or 40, I'll be like 48 or 49, I'll be almost 50. So. I just think it's amazing how many bales will go on this trailer. I know this thing is fairly unrealistic, but it makes it so much easier. You know, just being able to pick them up like this and haul them around. Being able to pick up 30 bales, 30 round bales at the same time. I do think when we come back, we're probably just going to make, you know, all the bales in the same thing. I don't remember. Oh, there's a way out over there. Can't remember if there's a way out on this side. That gap over on the right is there's a fence. It's 37. What? I guess we are only talking about 10 years. So I'll be 37 or 38. My math is terrible right now, apparently. Normally I can math pretty good, but I guess right now I can't math at all. Of course, being an American, I don't English very well. Is that... Okay, plant withering's off. I was thinking... Pretty sure that's canola. Actually, I know that's canola. Maybe I downloaded a different texture. Well, no, I don't think so. Sandy Bay, on Sandy Bay, the canola is like super dark brown. Like it looks like that field right there. That field is dirt, but on Sandy Bay, the canola is that color. It's the color of the dirt. Yeah, I'm 27. I thought, I don't know. For some reason in my mind, I was thinking we were talking about 20 years instead of 30, or instead of 10. See, I'm telling you what, I can't make these decisions. Let's see, where do we want to put these? I need to put them in a place where I can get to them for sure. What is that over there? That looks like a decent idea to me. Thing I just thought of. We got manure already? That's awesome. Am I going to be able to do this though? Can I pull it off? I think I can. So the plan is I'm just going to back down this wall right here. Let's make sure we get all this stuff on. Show unloading help. Toggle unload side. There we go. And I'm going to put these all the way back in that corner. This will be our bale storage under this thing. You can't beat how pretty, like how good these look when they're stacked though on the ground. That should be good, I think. Is that good? Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, look at that. You can't beat that. I mean, that looks awesome. Who's gonna say that's terrible? That's amazing. It's fairly hard to read comments and drive at the same time. Even when you guys don't comment, I sit there and read the comments that are still on the screen. And the screen is pretty big for me. I know you guys' comment feed isn't that big, but mine is huge. Like mine's probably got 30 or something, 30 so comments on it or something like that. Oh man. So we'll go ahead and pick up, probably try to pick up a full load of just silage bales. We should be able to do that, I think. Alright, let's see. Toggle product. Grass, silage. For some reason though, the silage thing doesn't work. Like it just doesn't register. Like it should be picking it up right now, but it doesn't. But if you put it on round bales mixed, which I thought it means the bale itself is mixed, but it doesn't. It actually means that it puts all different kinds of bales on there. Like it'll mix the bales together. Let's see. You know, one of these days, you know, every day I'm expecting to jump on here and my subscribers are just gonna like blow up. You know, it'll be like being a movie star and getting discovered. But I don't know. Just kind of chugging along right now. Well, there's still a bunch of grass bales. I didn't think I'd done that many, but apparently I did. I guess we did have 80 something bales, so there's got to be at least 40 something grass bales probably. So there should be at least 10 more sitting on the field at a minimum. This is a lot more bales than I thought we'd have. I don't think we'll be mowing for quite some time unless we're just doing silage, but I think one of the big things we're going to buy next, or at least pretty soon on this farm, is a corn planter. We're going to plant some corn and then we'll probably rent the chaffer, or the Big X or whatever. We'll probably rent the Big X the Krone Big X harvester, so that we can make some chaff. Yeah, just getting a drink. Okay. Alright, now we got a full load of silage bales. Alright, so that's 60 bales, which means all the bales should fit on the next load. And then that load will be the one we drop off, and that'll be the first group of bales we start cutting into to make feed. I can't remember. I think we have. Do we have 50 cows on this farm? No, we only have 20 cows on this farm, so we need a bunch of cows too. Oh, there's so much. I need more cows. I don't really have the money for more cows though. I think we'll just do with the 20 cows, I guess, for now. It's fun not being the only one in the stream. Me, do you put up vids, and if you subscribe to me. I was thinking of doing a stream, and TBF Gaming's thinking of doing a stream. I don't know, as I work silly hours. Okay. Well, this is supposed to be community style farming. So, you know, I'm all about watching streams, man. I really am. What is that? Is that an actual bale? Or is that like a prop? Did I drop a bale? I'm gonna have to check that. Is that an actual bale? I think that's a prop. Yeah, that's a prop. I was gonna say, it's like, I don't remember dropping a bale right there. I don't remember ever seeing it there before, but I really want to put these in front of those down there, but I want to be able to access both of them at the same time, so we don't want to do that. It's fairly easy to back a trailer, but it's not very easy to back a square. I can just back the trailer right next to it and then pull out the way I want to. That should work, I think. Alright, two big, nice, pretty stacks of bales. Is Rosie your daughter? TBF. Yeah, Rosie is my daughter. How do you know about Rosie? Checking out his YouTube account or page or whatever. This is it here. On my vids. Like she talks on your videos? Is that what you're saying? How do we want to do these? I guess we'll just do them all, whatever. They'll eventually get worked out. This will just be our mixed pile here. Now we should be able to get them all on there, because I'm pretty sure we had 85 counted 85 bales in the bale counter. Rosie and I do vlogs. Blogs. What do you talk about in them vlogs? I know somebody was talking to me about doing that, but she likes Assassin's Creed. That's cool, man. I like Assassin's Creed too. I ain't played it in a long time, but I do like it. Yeah, I don't have the equipment to do like vlogs and stuff. You know, I don't have a fancy webcam or nothing. I'm not even sure I'd want to do a blog. She likes all games. She can play Lego Batman very well for a 3-year-old. Wait, am I seeing that right? A 3-year-old? Not, that's a 3, right? Not an 8. Sure looks like 3. I don't know. I know my nephew is 3, and he's crazy in electronics. But that's kind of how this day and age is, really. You know, imagine when the kids now get our age, but you know, they're gonna know so much about electronics we won't even have a chance, because they'll have grown up with it. You know, everybody will be like computer programmers and stuff. You know, games will be so realistic you won't even know what to do with them. It'll be crazy. Yep, 3 years old. Well, that's pretty good, man. Is she gonna be a professional video gamer, whatever? So if you got a 3-year-old in a blog, what do you talk about? Video games? Because a video or a vlog is a video log, right? Where you're just like sitting there having a discussion and people are asking you questions, or am I not thinking about the right thing? I'm not huge into electronics, so there's stuff I still don't know. I'm a little old-fashioned like that, I guess. Doing YouTube is still a little new to me. I didn't even start watching YouTube until a few years ago. And I'm 27. I didn't grow up with stuff like YouTube and, you know, internet and all this stuff, all this great stuff that people have these days. Let me think. Do we even have a loader? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to check. I don't know if we even have a loader. I don't know if we have a loader, tractor, or... Better get in here close. We're gonna end up backing into something. Alright, we got all those delivered. I think we're going to store this over here at this farm. So we don't really need it at the other farm. Oh, gonna run into that. This trailer's turning radius is terrible. I guess that's pushing against my 3-point there. That's okay. I'm going to store it back here in this shed though. Come on now. This big old trailer don't want to swing like it should. Guess we can just store the trailer and tractor and everything in here. We'll just take a different tractor to go with the thing. Do we have... I bet we don't have a loader. Go figure. We don't have a loader. And I don't know that I have the money for a loader. How much will a skid steer cost me? 49 grand. That kind of looks like we might be going to, take, let's see, what am I looking at? Is Santa real? What? Yeah, didn't you see he came to my house? I know he's not. I'm 24. Only messing he's... Let's see what you... Butcherman, take a look at my vids, with my daughter, and you see what vlogs we do. Yeah, I'll try to remember to check it out, man. I will. And I always say I try to remember, because if I don't, then it's because I forgot. Not because I didn't want to. Only messing he's the best, okay. Why are you asking if Santa's real? Of course he's not. Come on now. Santa's real. Come on now. That's kind of a controversial issue, though, really. I am the kind of guy that I'll tell you he's not real straight away. A lot of people hate that, though. I'll even, like, I don't go around telling other people's kids that he's not real, because that's just mean. You know, if you want to tell your kids that Santa Claus exists, that's your business. You know, just hope, you can just hope they never ask me, because I won't lie about it. And I'm going to back into that hole. Write it down, then you remember. That's probably a good idea. I got a notepad right here. What is it? TBF Gaming. Blogs. Is that on your YouTube page then? I got it written down now. I should catch it later, because I do sit down a lot. I'm sitting around a lot watching videos sometimes. And I got it on my list, so I should end up doing it. I should. Man, now we need a loader. I guess I can rent a loader. That'd probably be a lot easier. I hate renting all this stuff, though, because we almost have enough money to buy that skid steer. It's 49 grand. That's pretty much all we need. Let's see. That and a bale spike. So we need $49,600. What if we take in a load of grain? Yeah, just look, come straight up. Okay, yeah. I'll check it out, man. As long as it's on your YouTube. Yeah, we can take in a load of grain here real quick, and then we shouldn't have any trouble buying stuff. Come on now, get in there. What do we want to take in, though? None of those three are down. Like, the price ain't down. Why don't we take in about 20,000 liters of canola, maybe? It's all in the playlist as well. Okay, buddy. I'll check it out. Let's say let's put about 50% in this trailer, and we'll just take that in. I don't want to take all my grain in. I try to save some of it. I'm a big hoarder. Let's see, what do we got? 1183 and 1149. So it needs to go to W.M. Evans. W.M. Evans. Oh, he's like way over there too. We'll go down through the middle of town and take a right. That's fine. How long more are you going for, Butcher? I don't know, man. I probably should have stopped by now, but I ain't got much else to do, and there are people in here talking to me, so I suppose maybe once people stop talking to me, I'll probably stop streaming, and I'll probably just keep playing. Still got half an hour before I hit my 2-hour mark. I know I started like 40 minutes late, so you have 51 subs now. That's great, man. Let's see. Which way was I supposed to go? Right? I'm gonna take it, yeah. Driving on the left gets me confused sometimes. 3-hour stream. I could probably do it. I really could. I'd like to see a few more people in here for streaming for 3 hours, but you know, my subscriber base is a little small at the moment. You know. What do you do for a living, Butcher Man? That's a little controversial. Normally I just tell people I work around trucks, like semi-trucks, lorries, if you want to call them that. Here in the States, I actually do commercial vehicle enforcement, if you want to call it that. I enforce laws that have to do with big trucks. But so I don't know. I don't mind telling people that, but it's a little iffy sometimes, because there are people out there that don't like, you know, what I do, but for the most part it's not really that big of a deal, you know. But it's just like people that don't like cops. Criminals are gonna hate everybody. Where's my dump point? I think it's right there. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I love my job. It's great. I get to work around semi-trucks all day. That's why I keep saying when American Truck Sim comes out, man, it's gonna be great. Pretty sure that's the dump point, isn't it? Is that not the dump point? Or are you supposed to like load it in there with a loader? I don't think so. Is this one not work or what? It should work. Maybe I'm not in the right position. If you could change a truck law. No, I don't change the law. I don't even really enforce it. Like, I don't write tickets or nothing like that. I basically just tell people if they're breaking the law, is basically all I do. I kind of have to know certain aspects of it and whatnot. What is going on with this sell point? I know it says you can take it here. I'm confused. This should be where I gotta dump it. Pretty sure. Sure looks like a square. And there's grain in that pit. And I can't get out of the pit now. That's great. Sorry about that. Sorry. My mic was muted. I don't know how long it's been muted, but TBF said come forward a bit. Tried that. Try back into the place where the canola is stored. I could do that, but that square is where he would have intended it to be. Whether he didn't put it in right or something like that, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe he put the tip trigger in that box where the grain was. But of course, since you can't put the back of your trailer in the box, then you're not going to be able to tip into it. Okay. Yeah, my mic was muted. I don't know how long it was muted, but my bad. The headset I have that has a microphone on it has this little bitty button control thing in the middle of the cord, and I try to keep it on my desk, but like I said, it slipped down between my leg and the arm of my chair. And I'd ended up hitting the mute button. Been nice if I'd hit the volume button, then I would have noticed. Come on now, get to working. Alright, I think we're back on. I think. As far as it looks on my end, we're back. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? Why are you messing up so much? Oh man. This OBS, man. Come on, buddy. Come on. Work. Start working. Maybe it's working. Is it working? Seems to be working. Nope, now it's not working. Ah, this is so irritating. Why do you do this? I'm in the middle of a good stream and you're just being stupid. I don't know what's wrong with it, man. It just keeps crashing out on me. Is it back for you guys? I can't even tell. It says this. Nope, there it went down again. My goodness. Stupid OBS keeps going down on me. It works just fine for a while, then all of a sudden it's just gone. It's not even my internet either. That's what's bad. It's not my internet, it's the software. It's 100% OBS crashing. Oh, damn it. Come on now. He says, I think you have it. I'm not really sure about that. It looks like it's working better now. Either way, let's buy this deal. And we'll buy this. And we'll reset those to the farm, because I'm not real big on going to get them. Alright. Is it fixed on you guys' end? I can't tell. I have no idea. It's saying good. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Start this little guy this way. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Getting this tractor to follow that guy. Henry Brand. Hello, Henry Brand. New subscriber. Henry Brand says yes. I'm assuming that's to my question of, is it fixed? See if this tractor will actually follow this little skid steer. This might be crazy trying to get it to. That big old tractor following this little tiny skid steer. It should work, I think. Give her a bit of speed. He ought to be able to keep up with us, I think. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. That was OBS crashing on me for some weird reason, I don't know. Maybe it just can't compute after a certain amount of time or something. I know I got plenty of storage space for it to send files to. You know, so I don't know why it's having so many issues. Anyway, nice to see you there, Henry. What are you doing now? It's like 5 minutes behind. I'm taking the skid steer over to the dairy farm. The skid steer and the I got a tractor and a mixer behind me. We're gonna go mix up some feed. Get the cows fed. It says bad. We are not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. That's what it says. That seems like an issue. I think it cuts out again. We're probably just going to call it a day. We'll cut the stream off there. But so far, at least at the moment, it says it's good, so we'll keep streaming. I'm on time, thanks. Alright, good, man. Great. Henry Brand. How you doing, Henry? I don't think I've ever seen you in a stream before. Liked your Donegal live streams. Well, thank you. There should be another one tomorrow. If nobody's told you or you haven't happened to catch it, I stream from 3 to 5 Central Standard Time. Where are you from, Henry? You from the States, or are you from the UK? You from Ireland? Because I stream 3 to 5 Central Standard Time, which is 9 to 11 p.m. Dublin time. So it just kind of depends on where you're from as to when I stream, I suppose. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we're going to... we want to do that stack back there first because it looks kind of nasty. We'll go ahead and dump 2 silage bales and 2 hay bales in here. And we need straw, but I don't have any straw. we're gonna go harvest field 14 all the way over there by tunnel roots on the right is what we're going to, we're gonna harvest that pretty soon because it's ready and it's full of barley. Once we harvest that, we're gonna get a bunch of square bales and or a bunch of round straw bales and bring them over here. This should suffice for now though, I think. This will feed them anyway. Let's see. Henry says Devon, England. I was thinking I didn't have collisions, but it does. It's 9 to 11 usually then. Yep. 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. is usually when I stream. I understand it's late right now for you, so I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here either way, but I mean, you could be in bed sleeping right now. I tell you what, these little skid steers, man, I just love these things. I want to get one of these in real life. Never mind. Yeah, so tomorrow night, if you're not busy, I should be on streaming some Donegal then. I don't remember what we were doing on there, but I think I have. Last time I worked on that map, I think we have an issue with the silage pit on there. I believe it's that map. I put grass into it, but it didn't show up. So I'm assuming his fill plane or whatever is just not showing up. So that should be good enough to feed them. I don't know how much feed they'll take. We need to dump this, probably dump all of this in here for the cows, and then we'll fill up another one and take it around to the pigs and the beef and whoever else. I think the pigs and the beef. I don't think the chickens take any. I'll watch that tomorrow. Okay. War history, and then the game crashed in the stream, but you did a new vid the next day. Yep. Yeah, we were doing forestry, and then I did a bit of grass work, trying to fill the silage pit. But like I said, it wasn't registering. So I'm assuming he has trouble with his fill plane or something like that. It's probably just not right. I haven't checked for any updates. As far as I know, he hasn't done any though. I need to check for updates on that map though. If he hasn't done one, I need to ask him if he's gonna be out with one. Remember on Donegal. Yeah, I think this bale probably needs to go to the pigs and beef. Get their productivity up a little bit. We'll go dump what we can in them, and then bring the rest back and put it here in the dairy farm. See, just the turning radius on this thing is pretty awesome. Should be 2 grass bales. Now we just need 2 silage bales. I should be able to get that one, I think, without destroying my stack. Then I'll probably get that one there on the end. What do we got? I mentioned remember. What does remember. I don't know what's going on. There's chaos in the comments. I know if you're watching the archive you can't see it, but they're discussing something about somebody said something and the other one doesn't remember, or something or other. Eventually I will figure out how to put comments in the stream so that people watching the archive can see them. That way it doesn't sound like I'm just speaking gibberish sometimes. We'll park this under cover because I'm not sure we'll use it again. I think we could decide to continue streaming after we feed these guys. You a farmer Irish guy. Henry Brin says, you a farmer Irish guy. I'm guessing he's talking to Farm Man. His grandpappy's a farmer. His granddad. I'm 11. We have a few sheep. They are nearly all after lamb. We're all farmers on this channel. I'll tell you what. Everybody's a farmer in Butcher Man's channel. Okay, you have 300 sheep? That's crazy, man. Now, how's that work? Do you sit there and just sit there and cut their wool off every year? I guess what it works. That is what sheep are used for, right? That's all you use them for? Do you eat sheep? I guess that's a question. Do you eat sheep? I guess lamb chops is a thing, so that's probably it. How much are they going to take? Not a whole lot. It wasn't very much at all. Actually, to be honest, how many of those do we have? Because we could probably do with a few more. We have 20. We don't have 20. We have more than 20. We now have 50. Sweet. Come on now, trailer. Now how much will they take? A bunch. Now we got 50 little piglets. Eventually we'll get to take them to the butcher shop. I have 2.2 million on FS15. You have 2.2 million sheep? We eat sheep, yes. That's sweet, man. Me too, I love lamb chops. I have never had lamb chops. You know, I don't know how much they cost over there, but I'm pretty sure they're expensive here. It's a highly requested commodity, I think, over here. Kind of like veal. What does Butcherman get his John Deere mods from? Most of them came from Landy Kid's mod list, if you know who Landy Kid is. If you don't, I'll go ahead and advertise for him. Just look up Landy Kid. How many of these do we have? Probably not that many. 20. Well, they're only 250 bucks. We'll go and buy a bunch of them too. We want lots and lots of animals. Especially since we are the butcher man. Or I am the butcher man, I guess. 50. Good deal. Alright, got them all mixed rationed. Yeah, if you know who Landy Kid is, he's got that that multiplayer server that he started up, which I don't know that he's still doing it, but I tried to find it and I can't find it now. But he's got that mods list, so most of my John Deere stuff came from his mods list for that multiplayer server. Yeah, I have 6 million chickens, 2.2 million sheep, and 1.5 million cows. Whoop, trying to read comments at the same time. Didn't know you could have that many. I didn't either. I'm assuming Henry is probably. Are you a PC gamer or a console guy, Henry? Because the problem with being a PC gamer on Farming Simulator 15 is that there are so many maps to play on. Honestly, I have never actually gotten that far on one map. I don't think I've ever even had, you know, right now is probably the most animals I've ever had on a map. You know, I don't actually get that far. Especially if you have that many, that's crazy, because you can't even have a money mod. So that must be from like your original game. I mean, is that like an original save game that you started? Oh, when you first got Farming Simulator. What do we got? Cows. They got mixed ration. Mixed ration, mixed ration. Do they take mixed ration? They might. Let's go find out. I don't want to dump it all out and then come to find out that the fattening chickens need mixed ration. That'd be unfortunate. I'm console. I only have one under each. What are you telling us you have millions for then? Henry has PC. Alright, Henry. Henry understands then. But I don't know. I get bored with it and then I stop playing for a bit, and then for some reason when I start back up again I just delete my maps. Because I'm crazy. What would you like to find a hilly map on? Wait, what? Would like to find a hilly map on the only one in Donegal at the moment. The only one is Donegal. Okay. Let me think. Are you looking for like a small British, like British style map, I guess? Small roads and all that good stuff? Sandy Bay is pretty good. It's new. Newbie Farm is a hilly map. It's pretty decent. I haven't really played on it, but it's decent looking. I got a review of Newbie Farm on my channel. You're 25. I'm 27, so we're about there. Small, British, and hilly. Okay. Yeah, Donegal's about the only one I know of at the moment. Off the top of my head, anyway. There's an awful lot of maps out there, but, you know, a lot of them are just, you know... Newbie Farm is not great. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I didn't actually play on it. I basically just... I got it, and then... Oh, they do take mixed ration. Check that out. How many of those do we have? Probably not that many. 20. Maybe we should get a whole bunch of those. They're only $50. Maybe we should have like 100 chickens. Because I don't think they're very much to... Just turn away from the screen while this goes on. Come on. Come on. We're almost there. 100. Good deal. Yeah. It is a really good map. I'll give them that. Look at that. Just about emptied itself. Ah, no. We ran out. That's unfortunate. We're going to need to take the water Bowser around after this, too. make sure to fill them all up with water, because the fact that that just went from 20 chickens to 100 chickens, you know, kind of puts us in a tough way as far as all their food and water and all that good stuff. And the fact that the rest of them just went from 20 to 50. Now we only have 12 grand though. I didn't even look at that. So we bought 80 chickens for $50 a piece. That's what? That'd be $400. No, $4,000. Yeah. No. That'd be $400, wouldn't it? No. 40 chickens times 100, 4,000. Yep. Not mathing very good today. Is PC gaming hard? Not really. Like PC gaming basically works if you want to make it hard, it can be. If you want to make it super easy, it can be. Because of the fact that you can get a money mod, you know, I mean, that's just kind of a deal. You can just give yourself millions of dollars. Are you serious? It's gonna crash again on me, isn't it? Having issues over here at the Butcherman house. Oh man. Have I been to New York? I have never been to New York. Never. It's not that close to me, so. I haven't actually been very many places. I'm not well traveled. I've been to Florida some time ago. I think that was about it. Anywhere between here and Florida. I've been to Florida, I've been to Oklahoma, Alabama. I've been to South Korea, if that counts. Is that gonna fall off? Nope. Saved it just in time. This thing's like just a perfect height for loading this thing. Loading this wagon. Would love to go to America. Is it just like the movies? It depends on what movies you're talking about. And like the real thing is like, it depends on what movies you're talking about, for one. And it also depends on where you're going to be in America. I was actually talking to somebody about this the other day. Like, you live in Europe, right? And in Europe, you know, you live in your own country, right? So basically, if you leave your country, you're going into another country. So obviously your country is probably different than the one next to you. Okay, the way to really think about it is in America, it's kind of like Europe, we'll say that. Not necessarily because of the size or whatever, but over here we don't have different countries, we have different states. And the states, all the states themselves have different laws, and they have different governing bodies, and like all this stuff. I'm not saying America is not all united and all that good stuff, but there's a lot of differences. So is it like the movies? It could be, but it depends. Let me think. Is California the best? In my opinion, no. California is like one of the worst. But I've never been there. There's a lot of people that really don't like California. As far as my list of places to travel, California is probably the last on the list. It's probably even farther down than the hottest place on earth. You know, I would much rather go to probably third world countries than California. There are a lot of stuff in California nobody likes. But I mean, I'm sure there's good things about it. I'm from the country though, and so California's not really appealing to me. You know, I'm not a city person. There's a lot of people in California though. It does have Los Angeles, which I'm thinking people outside the United States really focus on. It has Los Angeles, and it has Hollywood. So, you know, that's kind of a big deal. Hollywood is a big deal to, you know, basically tourists and some Americans. I guess there's a lot of Americans that like the idea of Hollywood, but no, for the most part, America is nothing like the movies. Nothing like the movies, especially not nowadays. Let's see. You reckon he would put soil mod in Donegal? I don't know. I guess I could message him and ask him if he's thinking about it. Okay, my wife had a question. She's standing here reading my comments. She asked if Henry was from America, and I said no. So her question was, do you say the word reckon in other countries? But if you're from England, do you say reckon in England? That's not like an American made-up word, I guess. But as far as the soil mod, I don't know. Yeah, I can message him and ask him if he's going to put soil mod, but I also have other questions about it, you know, because, like I said, the main issue I have right now is the fact that the grass texture or the fill plane is not showing up in the silos, in the silage pit on the farm, which is an issue because I don't want to keep dumping it in there and then him fix it and then we have nothing. You know, because we filled all these silage pits here before and then there was an update, so we lost everything. Not everything, we lost the silage and the chickens. Yes, reckon. Okay. It sounds like he used it the same way we do, so I'm guessing maybe we brought that over from England. Let's see. What do you reckon we want to do now? Let's see. I think we got him some feed. I don't know if we want to keep going. I really want to get some square bales into our feed. That way they have more of a balanced diet. So let's see, we can either do water, take the water around, or we can start moving the equipment over to do a harvest. We can go harvest field number 14 for straw. But the straw, let's see, the stream's at about almost 2 hours and 20 minutes now. That's getting near the longest I've ever used it. done it. Reckon is used in England a lot. I'm gonna remember that. I really am, because there's a lot of people here in the United States that get down on us country boys for using words like reckon. You know, and that's just irritating. That they're gonna sit there and kind of mess with us about using the word reckon. If you guys are gonna have, oh, that's the little combine in it. That's okay. You guys don't happen to use the word ain't, do you? A-I-N-T? Like in the place of isn't or aren't? I'm just wondering if there's any other, like, what would be referred to as hillbilly words here in the United States. Because, like, we get called hillbillies, and we get told that, you know, well, you shouldn't use those words and whatnot. And it's just like, why not? Yeah, we get called rednecks and stuff for using words like reckon. It's like, they say it's not proper. But yet, you're from England, you guys say reckon. So, yes, ain't is from, are you serious? I have a big debate on my hands now. I'm telling you right now. Now that I just now found out that the word ain't is actually from England. Because you don't know how many times growing up, like, I would say ain't, and they're like, ain't a word. And it's just like, seriously? How can it not be a word? You understand what I'm saying?
So reckon ain't is used for that.
Yeah, he's saying,
Is it a country kind of slang there too?
he said, I would love to be a redneck. No, he said everybody says it. I'm talking to my wife too at the same time, but that's funny though. So basically what Americans consider proper language and not English language is actually not true. Or what they consider not English language is actually English language. Man, these people, I don't know. That just bugs me now, I guess. Do I have an auger wagon? I think I do. Yep, it's over there. Oh, ain't is a slang word in England. Okay, well, it's a slang word here too. But it's still funny that you guys actually say it. Because, like, over here they make it out to be like, oh. That's weird. The camera angle in this tractor won't go any higher than that. Like, I can't raise it up straight over the tractor. I've never noticed that. It's from London. Oh, well, that is good to know, though. Oh, man. These Americans, man, I tell you what. Maybe I could try to trade them in for something else. Now, behind that, we're gonna need Americans spell things wrong. Like what? What do we spell improperly? What's a common misspelled word in America? Because, like, honestly, you should know more about English than I probably ever will. Because you're where English comes from, at least for on our from our standpoint. Seriously? That's how you spell it? Maybe we just shorten it so it looks better. He says good morning. Is it after midnight or something? Like you spell color, color. That's still funny. I don't really know what to say to that one though. Where's this gravy train? There it is. I need that too.
Jeremy might be sitting over there on the couch, just staring at the laser thing.
Alright, everybody should be ready to go. So we got 4 vehicles. Yep. It's 12:01 here. You guys are up pretty late then.
The O2, 2 minutes.
Same as the other guy wrote. 12:02 a.m. (0002) is what we call military time. Do you use military or 24-hour clock in England? So we use 12-hour clock here. See you tomorrow, butcher man and wife. See you, Henry. Thanks for being in here, bud. Thanks for the conversation. Alright, thanks for all the info, Henry. I'll make sure to bring this up in my next I'm not a redneck debate. Or I am a redneck debate, maybe. How late are you staying up, Richard? Don't you have school tomorrow? I guess you don't go to school till 9:30 though, so that's not too bad. Even if you went to bed right now, you could probably still get like 8 hours of sleep. Maybe I should have brought the seeder with me too. Have a line of like pretty much every tractor we own. Oh. Hopefully they don't hit that. Your wife must have a cough. Unroll the... Oh, until the stream ends. Oh, got a traffic jam back here. I kind of figured you'd probably hit that. Oh wait, that's not what I do.
Sorry.
I can hear her coughing. Does that bother you? Do I need to tell her to leave? I'm not actually going to do that, but I'm just asking. Yeah, she's been not very well for a bit. She's been battling with some kind of like conjunctivitis or something crazy.
Excuse you.
What? Well, you have. You've been sick. Well, it's not actually a disease. It's funny. You know, see? I'll probably get something to snack on here in a bit. I don't know. Maybe I'll drink a Mountain Dew. That'll be it. That'll be my dinner. What? Drinking and driving? Is your wife just watching you? Yeah, she's sitting on the floor next to my chair. She thinks it's funny that you're talking about her, though.
I brought him supper, okay?
She said she brought me supper. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I don't know how sensitive my mic is. It might be really sensitive right now since I have it turned up. Make sure we'll get everybody in here. All these fancy vehicles. Well, these will either be staged for our next stream or the next video, or I'll do it off camera. I don't know. I haven't decided. You can hear her crystal clear, I guess. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. I think we're going to wrap up this stream now. I got other stuff I probably need to be doing, like watching videos or something. I don't know. Roll up, it's the butcher harvest. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think maybe we'll do that next time. Don't you need to go to bed or something? It's late there, man. I don't know. I'll probably do that harvest off screen, and then there will be a harvest in the next stream. Because most of my fields are starting to come ready on this farm. But tomorrow, do you have to go now? I don't know. I kind of need to, I guess. I got some stuff I need to do and whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna shut it down. Tune in tomorrow, 3 to 5 or 9 to 11, whatever, wherever you live at. If you're watching this in the archive, I appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys do for me, and thank you for watching. And I do appreciate you hanging out with me, Richard. I really do. So far, you spent more time watching my videos than anybody else, I think. Or at least watching my streams, anyway. So I appreciate all the help you give me. Alright, I think that's it. We give them enough time. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed it. 2.5 hour video. Thanks for watching, and this is the Butcher Man saying have a nice night.